Haein can't believe Hyunwoo wants a divorce. He ordered Hyunwoo to say that the divorce papers were fake, but Hyunwoo didn't deny it. Haein remembered the day he was diagnosed with a brain tumor. He realized Hyunwoo only lied because he pitied him. Haein was surprised. Haein was surprised why Hyunwoo didn't pretend anymore. But Hyunwoo told him. The moment he saw the lock, he realized that he still loved Haein. He confessed what he did. Haein only felt betrayed. Hyunwoo tried to make things right. But Haein didn't have time to listen. She took the elevator and left alone. Thinking back to the past, tears came to her eyes. But when he came to her senses, a truck was speeding towards him. Luckily, Hyunwoo, who had been following him, he grabbed her in his arms. Haein seemed to have lost his sense of survival. She told Hyunwoo not to save her next time. The next day, Haein was examined again. But unfortunately, even the world's top research center, there was nothing that could be done. The doctor reminded Hyunwoo, "We must find a way to revive Haein's will to live." Haein ran into the driveway. This phenomenon showed that Haein no longer has the will to live. Doctors are used to seeing patients who want to die, whether it's hope, desire, love, or hatred. Even if Haeyoon has hope for a cure, he needs to have a strong desire to live. Haein was discharged from the hospital. Hyunwoo rushed after her and persuaded her to go back to Korea first. Haein thinks Hyunwoo is too fake. She wants to die sooner. Thinking about what the doctor said, he decided to provoke Haein's hatred. That's how it happened. Haein was stimulated by Hyunwoo to have a will to hate. She can't die. She must take revenge. Meanwhile, the investigation into Chief Song's embezzlement case is underway. The Queen's group is facing an unprecedented crisis. In order to prevent the matter from becoming a big deal, the investment in the county will go down the drain. Soo-chul persuaded the chairman to sign the contract. The chairman was confused. He agreed to Soo-chul's idea. He signed the contract with Jae-joon. That's exactly what happened. Hang Jae-joon's plan to take over the Queen's group. Once the construction goes according to plan, the height restriction on the resort site will cause problems with the permit. That's what will happen. It will reach the ears of the co-investors. Then, the investment firms and the securities firms that loan them money would then use the early repayment option. Things are about to work out, only the sister-in-law is a little lost in her mind on the other hand. Haein returned home and had a family meeting with his family. Mom thinks there's nothing to explain. Just get a divorce. But Dad is against it. This made the old chairman very angry. What's wrong with him? This family is full of people who can stand to see their parents suffer. Dad didn't pay any attention to the chairman. He's just curious about Hyunwoo's reason for filing for divorce. There must be some kind of secret. He immediately said he'd find someone to investigate the suspicion. But Haein was against it. Haein had already called in the investigation team. Since he wants a divorce, he will be kicked out of the company. Before that, we must get to the bottom of it. I'll check every detail of who he meets with. I'll file all possible criminal and civil lawsuits. Claim for damages. Hyunwoo found his friend. Tell him. The moment Haein found out about the divorce agreement, he cried so hard. He regretted what he did before when he got home. Brother-in-law stopped Hyunwoo. He told him not to play any more tricks. No matter how hard you try. Hyunwoo didn't want to talk to him. He just said, "I don't have any idea about the succession." He's not eavesdropping. Then he told Soo-chul. He told Soo-chul that the resort project must be stopped. The consultant recommended by the county the estimated annual profit was 500 billion won. But it turned out to be 89 billion. That's less than 1/5. There must be something fishy going on. But his simple-minded brother-in-law won't listen. Hyunwoo didn't want to say anything. He just left. When he entered the house, his mother-in-law gave him a hard time. She told him to leave his cell phone outside so that he could see the chairman. Hyunwoo took out 2 photos and gave them to the chairman. Mr. Cho Hyunmyeong and Mr. Hwang Byung-woo. They went to college together. They did an audit every year. But they never raised any objections. This is very strange. Does he really not know team leader Song's embezzlement over the past 5 years? When the old chairman heard that, he knew that there was more to it than meets the eye. And their conversation was already transferred to the county. I heard it on the surveillance camera.